This week's Soil Speaks episode is proud to feature Aqua-Yield. Aqua-Yield's patented nanoliquid delivery technology enhances the delivery of any input to any plant. Visit stbiologicals.com to learn more about these exciting products. Hello and welcome to the ST Biologicals Soil Speaks podcast. This week, we're talking all about nanoparticle products for regenerative agriculture. Let's get started. ST Biologicals is committed to regenerative ag. We use every tool available to help our clients succeed. One of those tools is nanotechnology. We proudly partner with Aqua-Yield to bring you success with their nanoparticle technology. We know every farm or ranch is unique. Soils, climate, and cropping systems all determine input needs. Fertilizers and crop protectants are part of most important farm operations. But with the cost of inputs rising, the question is how to get the most nutrient into your crop for your money. Nanoparticle technology increases the absorption of inputs into the plant structure. That means less leaching. It's saving you money while protecting the environment. A bonus of nanotechnology is the decrease in salt levels across the board. Fertilizers are salts. Every time you apply fertilizer, you are adding salt in some form to your fields. Because nanotechnology makes fertilizer use more efficient, you can decrease your application rate by 10 to 20% and still maintain yield. At ST Biologicals, we use a number of products formulated by Aqua-Yield for better nutrient absorption. Phosphorus P is known as the quality nutrient. It needs to not just be in the soil, but to be in an available form for plant uptake. Plants with the correct amount of phosphorus are more resilient to drought, disease, and insect pressures. You can have too little or too much phosphorus. Both situations decrease yield and plant health. To make your phosphorus fertilizer applications efficient, NanoPhos is the nano product we'd recommend. It's effective when used with your current fertility program as a foliar spray mid-season. Phosphorus activates plant enzymes that control photosynthesis and respiration. NanoPhos puts the P right where it's needed, on the leaf, so it's readily absorbed. NanoPhos is also an effective in-furrow addition to your fertilizer. Because the nanoparticles attract nutrient anions and cations, they are able to deliver phosphorus to the plant's roots before it becomes tied up in soil chemical reactions. Phosphorus in plant cells makes them stronger, mitigates drought stress, and regulates water. With NanoPhos, you get stronger, thicker plant leaves and stems that are less appealing to insects or disease. When plants are stressed by either abiotic or biotic pressures, they aren't able to develop a robust system. NanoStress is a product that delivers phosphorus P and potassium K to plants to reduce that stress. Incorporating NanoStress into your regular fertilization program means you'll use less fertilizer. When you get greater absorption, your fertilizer bill goes down. The usual application rate of NanoStress nanoparticles is 2 to 6 ounces an acre when added to your spray tank fertilizer mix. You can cut your fertilizer costs typically by 10 to 20% and get better yields. Abiotic stress causes many nutrient deficiencies in crops. NanoStress is only one product to counteract abiotic stresses. Another is NanoCalSi. If there are too many nutrients in the soil, especially potassium and magnesium, they will block calcium uptake in plant roots. Saline soils have high levels of chloride and sodium, calcium, and magnesium. Salinity issues are compounded by drought. Most fertilizers will just sit in the soil without enough moisture. Plants receive nutrients whenever they take up water. With water being hoarded by salts in the soil or lack of rainfall, regular fertilizers are ineffective. NanoCalSi is used as either a foliar spray or in furrow to boost the efficiency of your calcium fertilizer. This product has a unique silica formulation that improves soil health while feeding your plants. We have seen an overall improvement in crop health and yields using NanoCalSi on saline soils. The macronutrients are important, but a fertilization program that doesn't include micronutrients leads to a lack of balance in your soil. Whenever there's too much or too little of any nutrient, all nutrients are affected. Iron deficiency results in nitrogen deficiency. For legumes such as soybeans, that means less nitrogen nodulation. In a corn-soybean rotation, corn will have less available nitrogen, and you'll have to add more nitrogen fertilizer than desired. On a farm, the nutrient retention 1 year impacts the following year. We recommend NanoFe to boost chelated iron as either an in-furrow or foliar application. Soil testing will give you a good indication of the available iron in your fields. When there is a balance of iron and other nutrients in your soil, all nutrients are more plant available. Iron is critical for plant photosynthesis, chlorophyll formation, and all important nitrogen nodule formation. If soil testing indicates a deficiency in iron, NanoFe can be incorporated into your regular fertilization program at planting. Iron isn't the only micronutrient necessary for optimum plant growth. Just because a plant needs only a small amount of a nutrient doesn't mean it will thrive or even survive without it. Micronutrients are especially critical as we experience more growing seasons of extreme conditions. Plants need the correct quantity of micronutrients for critical functions. A full spectrum of nutrients is necessary for plant health. As higher yield crop genetics increase the yield per acre, they also increase the quantity of micronutrients removed from the field. The application of manures creates a circular system, but it isn't enough. Crops used for biofuels or other off-farm end uses remove those nutrients completely. If your soil is sandy or low in organic matter, you'll lose even more to micronutrients each year due to leaching or pH that is either too high or low, making micronutrients unavailable for plant uptake. NanoPack supplies sulfur, copper, iron, manganese, and zinc through in-furrow or foliar applications. Nanotechnology increases the efficiency of your micronutrient applications. We recommend application rates of 2 to 6 ounces an acre of NanoPack nanoliquid to your liquid fertilizer solution in your spray tank. For many crops, the window is short to apply nutrients for a better harvest. NanoPack gets the vital micronutrients into the plant structure to benefit plant health, fruit set, and insect control. A healthy plant isn't as attractive to insects or pathogens. The leaves are tough, and the plant develops a strong defense mechanism. Nanotechnology and farming practices that promote soil health decrease the need for fertilizer inputs. Although converting your conventional ag acres to regenerative ag practices can sound daunting, you're probably already using many of the principles. If you're stewarding your land and trying to get more organic matter into your soil, you're halfway there. Regenerative ag practices are farm or ranch specific. They're even often field specific. Crop rotations are one of those practices. The others are disturb the soil as little as possible, use cover crops, use as few synthetic chemicals as possible, integrate livestock into your crop rotations. It's more profitable to use fewer inputs. A study conducted in 2018, when input prices were lower, found regenerative corn production was 78% more profitable than traditional production, and insect pressure was less. This brief overview of nanotechnology and regenerative ag is meant to increase your interest. Our team at ST Biologicals is committed to restoring the value of your farmland. If you'd like to improve the soil health at your farm and learn more about this and other practical ag techniques, get in touch with the ST Biologicals team at stbiologicals.com. Thanks for listening, and we'll catch you on the next one.